businesses.
So again, take care of each and every one of these cattle, horses, and the crew,
agricultural manufacturing builds.
and anybody that might be going through a little bit more challenging time than normal.
With
So in Jesus' name we pray.
in-house design services,
Amen.
pre-engineered steel, and more,
And folks,
our experienced team takes
our
on each project as it were their
national
own. Contact us
anthem.
today to learn how we can partner on your growth and success.
Being a cowboy is a way of life, but it's not an easy road. It's a road filled with hard work, blood, and sweat. Let Southern Tire Mart make the road you travel a little easier with reliable tires for your truck, tractor, and trailer. With locations across the U.S., we keep you rolling.
The world of rodeo in the palm of your hand? Pull out your phones and point it at the screen now to download the Cowboy Channel Plus app. There is so much free content. You get all the latest news, highlights, standings, schedules, day sheets, and more. Follow the sport of rodeo like never before. Download the app and get breaking news, alerts, early access to tickets, and more sent straight to your phone for free. If it's happening in Western sports, it's happening on Cowboy Channel Plus.
What a great way again to start off the day. And folks, cannot be more thankful again for all of you for being here on behalf of myself, the USTPA, and our crew, Brittany and everybody. We have really enjoyed the last few days and cannot wait to go through this tournament bracket style system and be the first to do it here within our sport, to see how this plays out here after our youth. But right now, it is all about the K. Walters Equine Insurance Youth. Here with team number 1, Briley Thomas, Callie Sajoni, and Bodie Kruger will get us started. There will be no trash. All right, so Briley Thomas, Callie Sajoni, Bodie Kruger. Again, guys, will be a progressive, so any team that pins will make it back. Red 5 that is faded. And a red 2. All right, so it's going to be a bit faded, guys. Going to have to really look into that. So, all right. I believe we are set, squared away, ready to go. Briley, Callie, Bodie, flags up. 8, cattle number 8. On deck, team number 2, Briley Thomas, Bronson Kruger, Dally Matthews. In the hole, team 3, Bodie Kruger, Rivers Hill, and Dally Matthews. Look at this run. Right out the gate. We got it on them. 35.98. 35.98. Briley, Callie, and Bodie showing you why they are right there in the mix here in the youth high point race. Team 2, Briley Thomas, Bronson Kruger, Dally Matthews. All right, Briley, Bronson, Daly. Flags up. 1-1, cattle number 1. On deck will be team number 3, Bodie Kruger, Rivers Hill, Daly Matthews. And the whole team 4, Rivers Hill, Callie Sajoni, Bradley Thomas. Another good run started. Just right. 41-47. Starting it off strong here in the youth. Nice job, Bradley Thomas, Bronson Kruger, Daly Matthews as we go to team number 3 now. Bodie Kruger, Rivers Hill, Daly Matthews. This is a tough youth class. There might only be 6 teams, but these are 6 very tough teams here across the country. Team 3, Bodie, Rivers, Daly. Flags up. 0-0, cattle number 0. On deck, team number 4, Rivers Hill, Callie Sajoni, Bradley Thomas. On deck, team 5, Bronson Kruger, Rivers Hill, Bodie Kruger. Big shout out and thank you to Kay Walters, Equine Insurance, bringing us day number 4 here. So Kay Walters, bringing you your youth and the bracket here on Saturday. Congratulations again to last night's team winner, Southern Tire Mart. Buck, Mark, Corey had a great run last night in the rodeo to be crowned your champions of the number 10 Elite, giving them a bye here in round 1 of the bracket. Going to be a no time for team number 3. Takes us to team 4 now, Rivers Hill, Callie Sajoni, Bradley Thomas. So, folks, as we get closer to getting things started here with our Utah Team Pinning Cup bracket, the tournament is about to go down. Seed number 18 and seed 17 will be the first matchup of the day. Now, seed 18 will go first. All right, flags up. 5-5, cattle number 5. We'll have a little bit of a moment to answer any questions, take a look at your teams, the bracket, and the lineup. Before we get started, I want to make sure everybody fully understands what we're doing and have a good run at it for our first time. Tonight is awfully important. You guys have been riding for the last 3 days for the opportunity tonight to challenge a $7,500 bonus to the winning team, but second and third are also going to go home with silver and bronze cups that will be presented on stage live in front of 11,000 people and the Cowboy Channel. Gotta roll. We're rolling. And there we go. Got it in there, 58-83. Going to go on to the next round. Team 5 now, Bronson, Rivers, Bodie. For anybody that's made it into the rodeo, if you have not gotten your back number, they are down here on the table, at the sign-up table. So please make sure to grab your back number. Team 5, Bronson Kruger, Rivers Hill, Bodie Kruger. Flags up. 3, kettle number 3. And there it is, 41-48. All right, our final team of round 1. Flags up. 6, kettle number 6. Again, thank you to K. Walters Equine Insurance, bringing us our Saturday here with the youth and the tournament bracket. And look at this. Good job. 25-40. 25-40. I told you there might only be 6 teams in this thing, but you could go anywhere in the world, and any one of these 6 teams is going to be at the top of your list. Callie Sajoni, Bronson Kruger, Dally Matthews goes to the number 1 spot. All right, cattle change, please. Cattle change as we will get things set and squared away for our championship round. All right, so we're bringing back 5 into round number 2. The first team out will be Rivers Hill, Callie Sajoni, Bradley Thomas. Team 2 will be Bronson Kruger, Rivers Hill, Bodie Kruger. Team 3, Bradley Thomas, Bronson Kruger, Dally Matthews. Team 4, Callie Sajoni, Bronson Kruger, Dally Matthews. Team 5, Bradley Thomas, Callie Sajoni, Bodie Kruger. And I will give them a second to get started. Folks, we're probably just going to shoot for around a 9 o'clock start time, maybe a bit sooner, but I want to make sure that everybody understands the bracket, what we're doing, make sure all of our teams are set. So we will have a moment. We're not going to run right into it right after the youth here. All right, Team 1. Flags up. 0, cattle number 0. On deck will be Team 2, Bronson Kruger, Rivers Hill, Bodie Kruger. Remember, folks, $1,000 bonus on the line in the youth. We still have sorting tomorrow and things like that. But right now, Bodie Kruger's got himself quite the lead in the youth bonus race. In the Masters, Chris Lane is in the lead with 83, and in the family high point race, it's the Hills with 231. The next team will be Briley, Bronson, and Dally. These youth riders have gotten so... There we go, 43-36. So right now, that'll take us down. We're going to go to Bronson Kruger, Rivers Hill, Bodie Kruger. On deck will be Team 3, Briley Thomas, Bronson Kruger, Dally Matthews will be up next. So on deck is Briley, Bronson, and Dally. All right, Team 2. That last team had a 43.36 for a total of 102.19. This team coming in has a 41.48. Thank you again, Southern Tire Mart of Ogden, one of the great teams here. All right, here we go. Flags up. 2-2, kettle number 2. So on deck, Team 3, Briley Thomas, Bronson Kruger, Dally Matthews will be next to go. But thank you to Southern Tire Mart of Ogden. Thank you to Apex Next Evolution, Wooten Land Company, and K. Walters Equine Insurance. 4 amazing partners to help make this an outstanding event. So thank you to each and every one of them. Picks them up. Looking to change the leaderboard with a finish. And oh, gonna take it on 2. So going to be a 56.08 on 2. This is Team 3 now. Briley Thomas, Bronson Kruger, Dally Matthews. On deck will be Team 4, Callie Sajoni, Bronson Kruger, and Dally Matthews. This team's coming in with a 41.47. Flags up. 4-4, kettle number 4. Going to be a no time. Going to be a no time here for team number 3. 2 teams away from crowning our champion here in the K. Walters Equine Insurance Youth. This is Callie Sajoni, Bronson Kruger, Dally Matthews. This team here is coming in with a 41.47. Flags up. 8, kettle number 8. They had... Actually, this is the team with the 25. Here they come. This is going to make it tough if they can put it together again. Got it. 35.97. All right, our final team here, the K. Walters Equine Insurance Youth. This is going to be Briley Thomas, Callie Sajoni, Bodie Kruger. All right. The team's coming in with 35.98. So they need to come right back and do exactly what that other team did in the first round. They need to be in the 25-second range to come out of here your champions. Right now, Callie Sajoni, Bronson Kruger, Dally Matthews is sitting in the number 1 spot with 61.37. That's right, folks. We are in the youth class right now, and a 6137 is at the top. Flags up. 9, cattle number 9. They're rolling, putting together another great run. There we go. 39.84. 39.84. Well, folks, as we get our official results for you, I'm telling you what, how about a round of applause? I know there's not a lot of us in here right now, but that was an amazing youth class right there. 6 of them, 6 teams, every one of them would compete anywhere in the country, anywhere. That was awesome. So as we close out the class, I have the official results for you here in our K. Walters Equine Insurance Youth. Again, for those of you watching us live on any of the USTPA platforms, the Equus Television Cowboy Channel, there is no better place for your youth rider to be involved with than here in the USYTPA. Well, our winner, we're paying one hole, a 61-37 on 6 head. Your championship team here in the K. Walters Equine Insurance Youth class is going to be Callie Sajoni, Bronson Kruger, and Dally Matthews. If you all could meet us down in front of the K. Walters Equine Insurance banner, we will have a photo and a prize. Well, as we get the arena dragged and set, ready to go, what an amazing opportunity right now for the first time in team pinning history, as we have ourselves a tournament-style bracket where we're going to be going head-to-head. And not only that, what a cool chance to do something a little bit different, try some sort of a different platform, but then later tonight, the top four, the final four, will be competing for the final night here at the Days of 47 Rodeo Utah Team Pinning Cup. Remember, folks, the first place team wins $7,500. Now, second and third will also be getting a silver cup and a bronze cup, but all three teams, gold, silver, and bronze, will be featured on the Days of 47 Rodeo stage in the middle of the rodeo, right there when we get done. So a lot on the line here this morning. It's going to be good. We're getting ready to get things started here in just a moment. So just a quick heads up so you know the run order right now. The first team out will be the 18th seed, Tate's Ganga, Buck Matthews, River Hill. The second team out will be team 17 seed, River Hill, Cali Brookshire, Cali Sajoni. The third team out will be the 21 seed, Bodie Kruger, Chris Lane, Allison Felt. The fourth team out will be the number 12 seed, Jenny Christian, Mike Christian, and Bodie Kruger. Those will be our first four teams out, our first two head-to-head matchups. So, folks, we will go left to right down the bracket. The nice thing is we've given ourselves some flexibility time-wise. So if you have to switch out a horse or make any sort of adjustments, if you're back-to-back, we've got the time to do it. That's kind of how we set the schedule up. So, folks, So, folks, just a heads up, too. So now, remember, I don't know if this will happen, but let's say both teams blow out. If both teams blow out, that will create a rerun. But to allow the horses an opportunity to have a breather, we're not going to do the rerun right then and there. We will go back and do the rerun after that particular round. Now, here in the first round, we're going to have 14 total runs. So we're going to change cattle after 5, then 5, and then 4. So just so you know, we're going to change cattle on the 5s here in the first round. All right, folks, if you want to clear the arena, And again, I just want to make sure everybody's on the same page. It's our first time ever doing this, so I will kind of run through the run order and the process one more time. Make sure to answer any questions you might have. So please clear the arena as we get ready to get started. Team 1, 18 seed, Tate's Ganga, Buck Matthews, River Hill. So now they're the 18th seed, so that means they took 6th place in the number 7 on Wednesday. Been a couple of days since the team took 6th, and now it's time. So please clear the arena. And we'll kind of run through this real quick before we get started. All right, so just kind of run through it again. We're going to just run order will be from left to right, top down on the bracket itself. The lower seed always goes first. If there is a blowout, the second team that goes only has to have one count to advance. It's our first time doing this, so I'm sure we'll work a few things, but that's what we've got set up now. If both teams blow out, we will do a rerun, but that rerun will be rolled back to the end of the round to give the horses a moment. So right now, if you can clear the arena, the first team out will be the 18th seed, Tate Scanga, Buck Matthews, and Rivers Hill. And again, here with 14 runs here in round 1. We're going to change cattle after 5. Changing cattle after 5. And actually, let's change that to 7. I had 15 on my mind when I made the 5. Let's change cattle on the 7s. All right. All right, so just wanted to confirm we're good on the cattle. So we are going to actually have herds of 7 in this first round. 2 herds of 7 in this first round. All right, folks, the very first run here in our bracket, 18th seed, Tate Scanga, Buck Matthews, Rivers Hill. Here we go. Flags up. 6, cattle number 6. So up next will be the 17th seed, Rivers Hill, Callie Brookshire, Callie Sajoni. Head-to-head matchup. The team is just going for broke. They don't know what the next team's going to have in store for them, so the fastest they can be. I'm sure they don't have a strategy, but they are looking good right now. Look at what this might create. We are going to be a barn burner on a Saturday. Got it. $28.99 for Tate Scanga, Buck Matthews, Rivers Hill. Now, that has set this up now, is Rivers Hill is going to have to come right back and do it again with Callie Brookshire and Callie Sajoni. Now, they're going to have to be better than a $28.99 right here, right now. Nothing else matters than this run for this team right here. Rivers, you want a moment? Okay. All right. $28.99. Flags up. 1, cattle number 1. And look at your world number 1. Going to hit the herd in a quick hurry. Rivers blocks him on the line. Look at this. This is set up if they can work him out. Look at this. I'm telling you what, this is going to be close. They have got to go. We're rolling. Oh. Go ahead and pull up. Man, that was about to get real good real quick. Unfortunately, going to pass the time. Well, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to our first head-to-head matchup. The 18th seed is going to beat the 17th seed, and Tate Scanga, Buck Matthews, Rivers Hill move on, and they will be going against the number 1 seed in the Sweet 16. So now we'd like to invite into the arena the 21 seed. Bodie Kruger, Chris Lane, Allison Felt will get us started with this matchup. I'm already fired up. I don't know, folks. I love this stuff. It has been a work in progress. To finally be here is awfully exciting. As we get down in here to our Elite 8, this is going to get real intense real quick. Remember, $7,500 bonus on the line, as well as beautiful gold, silver, and bronze cups for each part of first, second, and third. All right, now here we go. Bodie, Chris, Allison, flags up. 4-4, kettle number 4. Awfully fast run last time, made it awfully tough. Look at the double right here. Chris Lane getting things rolling with 2 head. Allison Felt's got the next one. I'm telling you what, they're coming to ride right now. Picked them up. Now remember, this is the 21 seed. They're going against the 12 seed. Blocks him in the hole. Got it. Just right. 39-12. 39-12. An awfully tough time. Gives himself a pretty good chance right now as you go down now to the 12th seed. Now the 12th seed is coming in after taking 4th place in the number 7. So right now this is Jenny Christian, Mike Christian, and Bodie Kruger. Now this team was in the rodeo. They were the first team to hit the rodeo arena on Wednesday night. A 39-12 is the time to beat. Flags up. 9-9, kettle number 9. All right, as we're looking to be better than a 39-12. Bodie Kruger's had one big-time week right here, been in the rodeo many times, sitting in the number 1 high point in the youth race. Remember, folks, we have a Masters high point, a youth high point, and a family high point on the line as well. Mike and Jenny doing a great job right here. Look at this. Look at this. Right now, they got to be better than a 39-12. Christian, Kruger. Got it. 32-20, 32-20. By 7 seconds, roughly, the number 12 seed is going to move on in the bracket as we now look to see who they're going to go head-to-head with. But Jenny Christian, Mike Christian, Bodie Kruger, your number 4 team in the number 7, has now advanced to the Sweet 16. Well, that takes us down now to seed 25. Now, this is a team to look out for. Now, seed 25 is Corey Hill, Callie Brookshire, Kelly Jo Skanga. Now, one of the great things here is the consolation bracket. This team's coming in after taking first in the number 13. All right, here we go. Flags up. 0-0, cattle number 0. Look, man, we picked him up again. Still got time. Awfully fast. Now we just got to finish them off. Got them picked back up. Here they come. Looking to get there. Come on, team. Got him. 49.06. Going to be a 49.06. Hang on one quick second, guys. I want to make sure that we're good to go. Squared away. All right. So we will have to change up the cattle numbers. I apologize. I was wrong. Cattle crew on the change it on the 7s, everybody. So right now we'll change it on the 6s, actually. Okay, so we'll have 6s right now to make everything fair. So it'll be cattle changes on the 6s. All right, so now team seed 8, Callie Sajoni, Louis Sajoni, Aubrey Sajoni. They're in the 8th seed after taking 3rd in the elite last night. Flags up. 2, cattle number 2. They got to be better than a 49.06. They did a great job in the rodeo last night. The crowd erupted for the father-daughter trio. Can they get back there again tonight? The final 4, the winner of each section of the bracket, will be coming back. Working their way through it. Gotta go. It's getting close. Oh, come on in. Well, there is a view of what could happen here in this bracket style. Going to surpass the 49.06, which means that seed 25, Corey Hill, Callie Brookshire, Kelly Jo Skanga, are going to move forward to the Sweet 16. Now, we talked about it earlier on in the week, that number 1 team in the 13 having a 25 seed. Now, they will have to go first again here in the Sweet 16, but Hill, Brookshire, and Skanga are moving forward. So cattle change, please. Cattle change, cattle crew. Thank you, guys, as we work through this, getting it all dialed in, but cattle change, please. All right, so as we swap out the cattle, the Wind Rivers Microbes cattle change, that means our next team out will be the 27th seed, Bodie Kruger, Bronson Kruger, Joe Tamborelli. Now, they're the 27th seed after winning the number 5. So Bodie, Bronson, and Joe will be next. Now, they'll be going head-to-head against the 6th seed, Corey Hill, Kelly Jo Skanga, and Rivers Hill. But they'll get the chance to see what the 27th seed has in store for them. Now, we've only had 3 head-to-head matchups so far, and we have seen a combination of different views of what could happen in this head-to-head matchup. All right, quick thing, folks. We knew that there'd be a couple things to keep a look at when you look at this and going through it just to make it fair. So when you look at the bracket, there's essentially 4 brackets inside one. So this section of the bracket, to make things fair, the cattle will be on 8. There'll be 8 cattle change on 8. We have a faded 9. So appreciate your patience. Sorry for the back and forth on the cattle changes. Finally got it dialed in and what's going to work best, and that is definitely going to be best. So we'll change cattle after 8 on this run. All right, here we go. The 27 seed, Kruger, Tamborelli. Flags up. 5, cattle number 5. All right, so up next will be the 6th seed, Corey Hill, Kelly Jo Skanga, and Rivers Hill. Let's see what they have got to do, what they've got to compete with right here with Kruger, and Tamborelli. Got it going on. Bodie right back into the herd. They roll right through the Black Cow, and we're headed to the pin. He's got him picked up. We're headed to the pin, looking to have a qualified run. And got it. 56-72, 56-72, so they're on the board. On the board, the 27 seed, but now they've got to deal with the 6 seed. Corey Hill, Kelly Jo Skanga, and Rivers Hill. Now this team right here took second in the number 7, was in the rodeo, pinned on the first night to show you what they are capable of. Again, to listen to the crowd erupt when you got to announce Corey and Rivers Hill being a father-daughter combination, they absolutely loved it. All right, here we go. You got to be better than a 56-12. Or 72, excuse me. Flags up. Check that, check that, check that, check, check. Hold up, Corey. Flags up. 0-0, cattle number 0. Gotta move. A 56-72 is the time to beat. So basically a qualified run. Awfully close if not. The 27th seed versus the 6th seed. A lot on the line right here. The chance to move on to the Sweet 16. The clock is ticking. And there it is, a 53-80. 53-80, and we've got our next team moving forward, and it is the 6th seed. The 6th seed of Corey Hill, Kelly Jo Skanga, and Rivers Hill. Well, that takes us down to our next matchup. This is the 24 seed. Kruger, Christian. The 24 seed will be next to go. Now they took 8th in the 7 on Wednesday. Now it is their chance as they're going up against the 9 seed. All right, so Bronson, Bodie, and Christian. So this team took 8th in the 7. 24th seed. All right, here we go. Our next matchup. Flags up. 2-2, cattle number 2. So up next will be Callie Sajoni, Aubrey Hill, and Kelly Jo Skanga. The 9 seed will be next. Awfully close, each one of these matchups. Anything could happen right here as we're headed to the pin now. Looking to get them pinned and get on the board. And they got it. A 48-33. A 48-33 for Bodie Kruger, Bronson Kruger, Mike Christian, the 24 seed. But now they've got to deal with the number 9 seed. Now, this team's coming in after taking 3rd in the 7. This is Callie Sajoni, Aubrey Hill, and Kelly Jo Skanga. Callie, Aubrey, Kelly Jo. They got to be better than a 48-33. Flags up. 7-7, kettle number 7. Single elimination. 1 run and you're in, or 1 run and you're done. A 48-33 is what they need to advance. If they advance, they're going to be going against the 6th seed. They got them picked up. They're looking good. The ladies are rolling. There's 1, 2, and a third, and 32.05. A 32.05. So your number 9 seed, Callie Sajoni, Aubrey Hill, and Kelly Jo Skanga are now going to advance into the Sweet 16 and go head-to-head with the 6th seed, Corey Hill, Kelly Jo, and Rivers Hill. This is going to get fun, and we're about to go down to our next head-to-head matchup. I'd like for you all to welcome into the arena seed number 20 now. This is Chris Lane, Buck Matthews, and Tate Skanga. They're going to be going against the 13 seed, Chris Lane, Cash Van Tassel, and Brandon Kruger. So to start things off is Lane, Matthews, and Skanga. The 20 seed. So this team took 7th in the Elite yesterday. So coming off a great morning yesterday, keeping it going today. Flags up. 1-1, kettle number 1. Remember, on this set, we're changing cattle on the 8s. We got them going early. Got them picked up. Looking to put the pressure on them. Setting the pace and what they need to be. Got it. 40-22. That's an awfully tough time. A 40-22. Going to give them a pretty good chance. Now, team seed 20. Seed 20, Chris Lane, Buck Matthews, Tate Skanga. Going to have a 40-22. Now it is time for seed number 13. Chris Lane, Cash Van Tassel, Brandon Kruger. As they come into the arena, seed number 13 took 5th in the open handicap on Thursday. So they are 1 out from going to the rodeo to show you how good this team is right here. They got to be better than a 40-22. Chris, you need a second? Okay. All right. No rush whenever y'all are ready. Here we go. A 40-22 or better. Flags up. 4-4, kettle number 4. It's come down to this. Seed 20 versus seed 13. A chance for $7,500 and a gold, silver, or bronze cup. Picks them up on the wall. We are rolling. Look at here. Big time run in motion. Just got to finish. Got him. Keep riding. This is going to get close. Here it comes. There it is. 39.95. 27/100ths of a second. There's your team that's going to advance. A 39.95. I'm talking about a nail biter. Our closest head-to-head matchup so far. But what that means is seed number 13, Chris Lane, Cash Van Tassel, and Brandon Kruger are going to advance. That is a team to keep an eye on here. Seed number 13 has moved on to the Sweet 16. Well, now this is going to be our next head-to-head matchup. Now, right here, you're looking at the 29th seed. Now, the 29th seed took 2nd in the number 9. They're going head-to-head with the number 4 seed, one of the highest seeds in the entire tournament. Now, the number 4 seed took second in the Open. They had a 30-second run in the rodeo just to show you how good this next team is, or the 4th seed is. But right now is the 29 seed of Aubrey Hill, Kelly Jo Scangood, Patrick Bray. All right. The 29th seed out of 30. But this is a tough team right here to have to deal with. Flags up. Check that. Flags up. 8. Kettle number 8. So up next will be the 4th seed. Mark Matthews, Cash Van Tassel, Bonnie LeVecchio. Looking to set the pace here. Absolutely love the opportunity for these teams that got in on the 9, the 5, and the 13 to be a part of this bracket, still have a chance to get into the rodeo. Look at this. Look at this. They're putting together a pretty solid run. And we're going to get another one at 45.88. 45.88 is the time as we're just about to close off this section of the bracket with the 4th seed. One of the top seeds of the entire bracket after taking second in the Open Handicap on Thursday. Here today on Saturday, brought to you by K. Walters Equine Insurance. Here in the tournament, this is Mark Matthews, Cash Van Tassel, Bonnie LeVecchio. They got to be better than a 45.88. So give us a moment. Swapping out a horse. As we keep working down the line, it's just going to continue to build. The energy in the building, the momentum, the tension will continue to grow. Now, this is the last cattle change after this team. Cattle change after this team. Mark Matthews, Cash Van Tassel, Bonnie LeVecchio. A 45.88 is what they need. Flags up. 6. Kettle number 6. Here we go. We are rolling. Cash Van Tassel got him going. The other night when Draper, Utah was announced in front of 11,000 people, it erupted at the Days of 47 Rodeo Stadium. Can he get back there and do it again? Look at this team. They're doing it again. They have teamed up in a big way, have done an amazing job the other night, and they're doing it again here with a 34.04. 34.04, and they're going to advance to the Sweet 16. Well, that takes us number 4 seed is going to move forward in the Sweet 16. Mark Matthews, Cash Van Tassel, Bonnie LeVecchio. That will wrap up that quarter of the bracket as we move on over now to the right side. The right side of the bracket will take us to the number 3 seed versus the number 30 seed. So right now, the number 30 seed will be next to go. This is Allison Felt, Matt Lane, and Steve-O. The number 30 seed getting a chance to come in here, be a Cinderella story, going up against the number 3 seed of Buck Matthews, Bodie Kruger, and Allison Felt. This herd will be on 8, changing cattle on 8 on this herd. the 30 seed. They took second in the number 5. Allison Felt, Matt Lane, Steve-O. All right, Felt, Lane, Olson. Flags up. 5-5, kettle number 5. Getting things rolling. Here this morning, we moved over to the left side of the bracket. Looking to start things off. Nice save on the line. Going to be a no time. Well, so this gives us our first look now as we now welcome in our number 3 team. Our 3 seed, excuse me. Buck Matthews, Bodie Kruger, Allison Felt. So here is when being the higher seed pays off. They now know what they need to do coming into the herd. So this team is your number 3 seed after winning the 7. This was your championship team on the first night of the rodeo. A lot going on inside the rodeo on that first night. A lot of unknowns, a lot of moving pieces. And this team stood above the rest. This is Buck Matthews, Bodie Kruger, Allison Felt. Flags up. 1-1, kettle number 1. All right, let's see how they approach this now. Now remember, if they get a no time, it will be a rerun. And there you go. There's one of the variables. And they're going to get it done in 21 seconds on one head. There is one of the variables of this style of play. That will allow them to advance. And your number 3 seed is going to move on to the Sweet 16. Buck Matthews, Bodie Kruger, Allison Felt, your champions of the number 7, are moving forward. Well, that'll take us down to our next matchup. This will take us down to the number 19 seed. This is Louis Sajoni, Nikki Sajoni, Brandon Kruger. So the 19th seed, they are coming back after taking 7th in the Open. All right, Louis, Nikki, Brandon, flags up. 6-6, kettle number 6. So the 19th seed is going to get us started. Up next will be the 14th seed. Kirsten Froelich, Callie Brookshire, and Bodie Kruger will be next. Thank you again to K. Walters Equine Insurance bringing us our day here today. Look at this. Look at this. They are looking to put the pressure on him. And just like that, we got a 33-65. 33-65 is where we're at. Going into our next team. So the 19th seed just put together a great run of 33-65. So now it is time for the 14th seed to step up and be better than the 33-65. This is Kirsten Froelich, Callie Brookshire, Bodie Kruger. The 14th seed took 5th in the elite yesterday, so they are 1 out of going to the rodeo. Let's turn it around right here. 33-65 or better. Our next deciding factor in who's going to the Sweet 16. Flags up. 4-4, kettle number 4. As they get ready to get started, up next in the arena will be Chris Lane, Matt Lane, and Steve-O. A 33-65 is awfully fast. And going to be a no time. Well, your 19 seed is going to move forward. That is a team to look out for. And the 19 seed, Louis Sajoni, Nikki Sajoni, and Brandon Kruger are moving on to the Sweet 16. Now, the 19th seed will now be going head-to-head with the number 3 seed in the Sweet 16. As things come together, it's getting awfully fun, awfully cool as we go to seed 22, Chris Lane, Matt Lane, and Steve-O. Now, they'll be going head-to-head against the 11th seed, Lauren Pageant, Bodie Kruger, Kelly Joskenga. So this is 22 versus 11. Flags up. 0-0, cattle number 0. So your 22 seed is going to work right here after taking 8th in the open. They'll be going up against the 11th seed. Looking to put some pressure on them early. Looking good. Looking real good. Got to finish. Finish strong and got it just right. 42-41. 42-41. An awfully strong time right here to set the pace for seed number 11 to come in here and chase down. So seed 11 was 4th in the elite. They were in the rodeo last night. Representing Wooten Land Company team was Lauren Pageant and Bodie Kruger, Kelly Joskenga. They got to be better than a 42-41. 42-41 is the time. Looking to solidify our next team to move forward to the Sweet 16. Flags up. 7, cattle number 7. All right, as they get ready to get to work. In the arena next will be Patrick Bray, Kelly Joskenga, and Bonnie Lavecchio. Things are coming together. Oh, man. This is getting tight, and going to be a 38-50. 38-50 by 4 seconds. By 4 seconds, seed number 11 is going to move forward. Lauren Pageant, Bodie Kruger, Kelly Joskenga are now on to the Sweet 16. Takes us down now to seed number 28. Patrick Bray, Kelly Joskenga, and Bonnie Lavecchio. We're 2 herds away from a cattle change. 2 runs away from a cattle change. So seed number 28. This team here took 2nd in the 13 yesterday afternoon. Patrick Bray, Kelly Joskenga, Bonnie Lavecchio. Yep, Bonnie, you're up. So this is seed 28, Patrick Bray, Kelly Joskenga, Bonnie Lavecchio. They took 2nd in the 13 to show you how tough this team is right here. Patrick, Kelly Jo, Bonnie. Flags up. 2, cattle number 2. So after this team will be the number 5 seed, Cody Ward, Buck Matthews, and Tammy Tamborelli. After this matchup, we'll be 3/4 of the way through round number 1. Big time run to start things off. This is going to set the pace in a quick hurry. Looking to be fast here Saturday morning. Blocks them off in the hole. And we got it. 33-19. 33:19 is awfully fast, but look who's walking through the door. It's the number 5 seed, Cody Ward, Buck Matthews, Tammy Tamborelli. Now, they're the number 5 seed because just last night at the rodeo, they took second place in the elite. This is going to be fast right here, 33:19, and you've got Ward, Ward, Matthews, and Tamborelli on the line. Our next deciding factor of who's moving on. Our last team before cattle change. A 33:19 is what they need. Flags up. 3-3, cattle number 3. And just like you would imagine, Cody Ward is going to hit the herd 100 miles an hour. Got his sights on him. Pulls out the baldy, blocks out the last one. That was an amazing job on the line right there. Buck Matthews now in the herd. Got the next one. Oh, going to be a no time. Going to be a no time as the 9 cows going to sneak by. They had to be fast, so they were pushing it. And look at there. We have got ourselves a Cinderella story going on right now as the 28th seed. Patrick Bray, Kelly Jo Skanga, and Bonnie Lavecchio is going to move forward to the Sweet 16 to go head-to-head with the seed number 11 in the Sweet 16. Cattle change, please. Cattle change. Well, we are now 3/4 of the way through round 1. 3 of the 4 sections of the bracket are completed into the Sweet 16, and the matchups are coming together. Our first big upset of the seeding just went down as 28 is going to surpass the number 5 seed. Up next will be the 26th seed, will be the next team in the arena. This is Thomas, Brookshire, Tamborelli will be next to go. We'll get these cattle settled. The 26th seed. We've got a black 6 that's faded, a black 6 that's faded. So the 26th seed comes to the line. This is your number 1 team and the number 9. All right. Briley, Callie, Joe. All right, team. Tamborelli. Joe. Okay. The 26th seed. Thomas, Brookshire, Tamborelli. Flags up. 4-4. Cattle number 4. They are your champions in the number 9. Not an easy class to win. Again, today is brought to you by K. Walters Equine Insurance for bringing us your youth and the bracket. Look at this. Look at this. The world number 1 showing you why right here. Looking good. The 26 seed's going to put the pressure on them in a big way. Got it. 29-72. 29-72. And they needed to be fast because look who is walking to the line right now. Now we're going to take things down to the 7 seed. Patrick Bray, Louis Sajoni, Nikki Sajoni are the next team to go. A 29-72 is what they need. But without question, this team has got the ability to get that done. The 26 seed right there. And Briley Thomas, Callie Brookshire, and Joe Tamborelli, they needed to be fast. With this team breathing down their neck, they got it done exactly what they needed to here to give themselves a chance. Right now, this is the number 7 seed coming in. They took third in the open handicap. They were in the rodeo, under the bright lights, looking to come back. Flags up. 9, cattle number 9. Look for fireworks right here. If they got to be a 29-72, you've got both Sajonis in the herd already. Sorts them out just right. Looking to be fast. They needed to be real fast, and unfortunately going to be in no time. And those are 2 back-to-back Cinderella stories as the 26 seed, Briley Thomas, Callie Brookshire, Joe Tamborelli, are going to knock off the number 7 seed and move forward in the Sweet 16. Now remember, on this herd we'll change after 6. On this herd we'll change after 6. So that takes us down now to our next head-to-head matchup. Team Seed 23, Corey Hill, I believe that's Tate Skanga, and Aubrey Hill will be next. This is the 23 seed versus the number 10 seed here in this head-to-head matchup. So right now, Corey, Tate, and Aubrey with the 23 seed. They were number 8 in the elite yesterday. Flags up. 0, cattle number 0. Look at this. Look at this. Can we have 3 back-to-back Cinderella stories? This team is going to be real fast. Make it real tough. Got it. A 26-46. 26-46. One of the advantages of going first is it doesn't matter what you're looking for. You just crank your hat down and ride, and that's what you get, a 26-46, as we now take things down to the number 10 seed. Now, this team here took 4th in the open handicap Thursday. This is Aubrey Hill, Nikki Sajoni, Louie Sajoni. So give Aubrey a moment. We are almost to the Sweet 16, folks. The matchups are coming together. Right now, it is the 23 seed versus the number 10. The 23 seed just put it on them with a 26-46. So I would imagine this is going to be fast. They are going to be rolling. Again, thank you to K. Walters Equine Insurance bringing us our Saturday. All 4 of our great sponsors here at the Days of 47 Rodeo, the Utah Team Pinning Cup. The 4 teams each night owning each day and each team. So far, we've had a championship team, a different one each night. All right, here we go. A 26-46. This is going to get good, folks. Here we go. Flags up. 7, cattle number 7. Got their eye on them in a quick hurry. It's exactly what they're looking for. Are you kidding me? Right now when the pressure's on the line, you put a team like this together, put it on them, 23-66. 23-66. They needed to be better than a 26. How about a 23 in the fastest time of the day? It don't get much better than that. And right there, your number 10 team is going to move forward to the Sweet 16. Aubrey Hill, Nikki Sajoni, and Louis Sajoni. 2366. That's exactly why we're doing this, is for that exact moment right there for fireworks to be created. You imagine doing that in front of a big crowd right there, people would be going nuts. Absolutely awesome. Right here in the Utah Team Pinning Cup bracket, as we go down now to our next matchup, this is going to be seed number 16 now. Cash Van Tassel, I believe that is Brandon Kruger and Patrick Bray. So this is seed 16 versus 15. Now, they took 6th in the open handicap to put them in the number 16 seed. Cash Van Tassel, Brandon Kruger, Patrick Bray. We're moments away. This is our final head-to-head matchup before we are done with round 1. Flags up. 8, kettle number 8. Looking to set the pace. And Brandon Kruger's got us rolling. Cash Van Tassel's got us the next one. Folks, if you weren't at the rodeo on Thursday when Cash Van Tassel hit the herd, and to hear that crowd erupt, can they do it again? Look at this. This is not a team you want to leave the door cracked on. I'm telling you, here they come. We're getting fast at a 27-14. 27-14. As seed number 15 now has got their work cut out for them with a 27-14 staring them in the eye. Seed 15. Now this team was 5th. This is Aubrey Hill, Aubrey Sajoni, and Bronson Kruger. They got to be better than a 27-14. Flags up. 1, kettle number 1. There they go. Aubrey Hill's got one. Bronson's got the other. Look at this. If they can, Aubrey's got the third. Holy cow, come on. Can lightning strike twice? Here they come. Oh, got it. A great run, a 32-26. I'm telling you, the momentum is hot right here, 32-26. And just like that, though, the 16th seed, Cash Van Tassel, Brandon Kruger and Patrick Bray are going to move forward with a 27-14, and they're going to have to go against the number 2 seed in the Sweet 16. All right, cattle change, please, cattle change. Well, folks, that wraps up the first round. If you want to take a quick moment, take a quick breather, maybe if you guys want to come back and take a look at this bracket, see who you're going up against, we'll bring it out to you. So let's take a quick moment as we get ready to move on to the Sweet 16. All right, so just to make sure, cattle crew, that you saw that, just to help the cows, help the riders, we're going to change after 4. Going to change after 4. That works. So that means there will essentially be a cattle change after each section of the bracket. Starting things off will be the 18th seed. This is Tate Skenga, Buck Matthews, and Rivers Hill. Yep.
Yeah, they tell me.
All right, here we go. So get ready to go. Sweet 16. Skenga, Matthews, Hill. Flags up. 5-5. Cattle number 5. So after this, we'll bring in our number 1 seed to battle it out. The Sweet 16. Who's going to be our first team to move on to the Elite 8? You can feel it as we get closer here. Now it has been turned up a notch. Here are Saturday brought to you by K. Walters Equine Insurance. Make sure to come down and get your horses covered by the best. Thank you to K. Walters Equine Insurance. Thank you to all of our teams here at the Days of 47 Rodeo. We've had a different team win in the rodeo each night. Oh, going to be in no time. Going to be in no time. Now, the 18th seed, they knew they needed to be fast because they're going up against the number 1 seed who's coming off of a bye in round 1. So they had to be fast. But now the number 1 seed, Tate Skenga, Louis Sajoni, and Corey Hill, know exactly what they need to be to move on to the Elite 8. So as we get ready for our number 1 seed, the next team in the arena after this will be the 25 seed, Hill, Brookshire, Skenga. All right, your number 1 seed in the entire 30-team bracket is about to go. Flags up. 3-3, kettle number 3. All right. They just need a qualified run. And we got it. And there's the upside. Like I said, is our first time doing this. Looking at the ways to go about and doing this. Might make some adjustments. For right now, that will advance them into the next round. There's your number 1 seed. Has moved on to the Elite 8. Tate Skenga, Louis Sajoni, and Corey Hill are now in the Elite 8. Takes us down now to the 25 seed. Corey Hill, Callie Brookshire, Kelly Joe Skenga. Now they upset the 8 seed in the first round. Can they do it again and create a true Cinderella story and make it into the Elite 8? Looking to set the pace in a quick hurry. Right here with the 25 seed. Brookshire, Hill, Skenga. Flags up. 4-4, kettle number 4. Looking to get things rolling quickly. Look at the way that just worked out down the wall with Kelly Joe back into the herd. Can the 25 seed do it again? Can they put the pressure on them? Here in the Sweet 16, move on to the Elite 8. Looking for one more. Kelly Joe's got it. Putting it all together now. Bringing them around the hole. Got it. 38.92. 38.92. That is awfully tough. Corey Hill, Callie Brookshire, Kelly Joe Skanga, the 25 seed. This is exactly why we did it. The number one team in the 13 is now creeping their way up and putting some pressure on as we now welcome in the 12 seed. This is Jenny Christian, Mike Christian, and Bodie Kruger. They got to be better than a 38.92. So there'll be a cattle change after this team. Cattle change after this team. Flags up. 1-1. Cattle number 1. Look at this. We're getting it started. A 38.92 is the time they're looking to chase down. They got 2 head out. Bodie Kruger has been one of the hottest riders all week and showing you why right here. Can they move on to the Elite 8? And they got it at 26.04. 26.04. And the 12 seed has now moved on to the Elite 8 to go head-to-head with the number 1 seed here in the Elite 8. Congratulations, Jenny Christian, Mike Christian, Bodie Kruger have moved on to the Elite 8. All right, now after the cattle change moves us on now to the next section of the bracket. This is going to be good right here. Your number 9 seed versus your number 6 seed. So number 9 will enter the arena first. Callie Sajoni, Aubrey Hill, Kelly Joe Skanga. So right now, out first is the number 9 seed. We need Callie Sajoni, Aubrey Hill, Kelly Joe Skanga. Yep, the number 9 seed, Callie Sajoni, Aubrey Hill, Kelly Joe Skanga are up now. They're going head-to-head with the number 6 seed. The number 6 seed is Corey Hill, Kelly Joe Skanga, and Rivers Hill. All right, so as soon as the cattle are settled, Callie, Aubrey, Kelly Joe will be next to go. Flags up. 6, cattle number 6. Looking to get things set up. They're going to have to be fast. They got the number 6 seed that's going to be coming right down on them. And look at this. They're looking to do just that. This is going to get turned up real quick, folks. Can they get into the Elite 8? They're going to put a 35.50 on the board. That's going to give them a good chance. That'll give them a good chance. As your number 9 seed, Callie Sajoni, Aubrey Hill, Kelly Joe Skanga, now put together a 35.50. Takes us down to the number 6 seed. This is going to be Corey Hill, Kelly Joe Skanga, and Rivers Hill. our next team to go. We have a horse change, so give us a moment. This is the number 6 seed, Corey, Kelly Jo, and Rivers. Well, 35-50 is the time to beat. Can they get it done to move on to the Elite 8? They're coming in the 6th seed, which means they took second in the number 7. Flags up. 8, cattle number 8. They got one started out quick. Now you got Kelly Jo in the herd. A 35-50. Might be in trouble if Corey gets this final cow out. Here they come. Moving awfully fast. The number 9 versus the 6. And there it is, a 32-88. 32-88, awfully tough right there. And a 32-88 is going to advance. The number 6 seed, Corey Hill, Kelly Jo Skanga, and Rivers Hill are going to move forward into the Elite 8. Now, takes us down to another matchup of our 4th seed versus the number 13 seed. Entering the arena now is the 13 seed of Chris Lane, Cash Van Tassel, and Brandon Kruger. Now the 13 seed took 5th in the Open. One out of the rodeo, looking to turn that around right here. So Chris Lane, Cash Van Tassel, Brandon Kruger. Flags up. 7, cattle number 7. So up next in the arena will be the 4th seed, Mark Matthews, Cash Van Tassel, and Bonnie LaVecchio. Thank you again to K. Walters Equine Insurance, bringing us our youth this morning and our bracket here today. And the rodeo tonight, look at this. They're going to make it tough. Here they come. There's one. There's two. And a third. 36-21. 36-21 is now the time to beat with the number 4 seed out of 30 teams coming to the line. Now this team, the number 4 seed, took second in the Open, had an amazing run in the rodeo. Can they do it again? Right here is Mark Matthews, Cash Van Tassel, and Bonnie LaVecchio move on in the bracket. Right now, as they're going to go after a 36-21 is what they need to chase down. Our final run to finish off this second section of the bracket. Cattle change after this team. Mark, Cash, Bonnie. All right. The number 4 seed is about to hit the herd. Flags up. 3, kettle number 3. And got it real quick. As now Mark is now in the herd, working through it, coming off a big win last night with the Southern Tire Mart team. Thank you again to Southern Tire Mart of Ogden. The Wooten Land Company. The Apex Next Evolution. A great teams. Look at this. This team has been on fire from the day they hit the line. And looking tight. Can we get there? Got it. A 33.90 by 3 seconds. The number 4 seed is going to move forward to the Elite 8 to go head-to-head with the number 6 seed. Mark Matthews, Cash Van Tassel, Bonnie LaVecchio have moved on to the Elite 8 to have a head-to-head matchup against the 6th seed of Corey Hill, Kelly Joskanga, and Rivers Hill. Cattle change, please. Thank you, cattle crew. Now, as we move over to the right side of the bracket, right underneath the Wooten Land Company logo here on the bracket, we're going to start off with the 19 seed. The 19 seed of Louis Sajoni, Nikki Sajoni, Brandon Kruger will be the next team in the arena. The Elite 8 is turning out to be good. On one side, we got the number 1 seed going against the 12. Now, we've got the 6th seed going against the 4th seed in the Elite 8. We got a bad faded 4. So right now, your number 19 seed, Louis Sajoni, Nikki Sajoni, and Brandon Kruger. This team right here finished 7th in the Open. They got out of round 1. They've got an opportunity. Sajoni, and Kruger. Now remember, folks, tonight the top 3 teams will go to the center stage of the Days of 47 Rodeo and be awarded gold, silver, and bronze cups in front of 11,000 screaming fans. Awful lot on the line. Here we go. Flags up. 2-2, cattle number 2. All right, after this, we'll go down to the 3 seed. We'll be in the arena next. The number 19 seed. I remember tonight, in the rodeo, the seeds will play as well. You'll enter the rodeo how you are seated, just like we have here. Look at this. They're going to be fast again. The 19th seed. Looking for a chance to move on. Going to be a 32.53. A 32.53, an awfully fast time. But now you've got the number 3 seed in the entire bracket coming to the line with Buck Matthews, Bodie Kruger, and Allison Felt. This team was your first champions in the rodeo on Wednesday. The number 7 champions right here, Allison Felt, Buck Matthews, and Bodie Kruger. Again, folks, make sure if you are looking for any sort of real estate needs or questions, make sure to get with the experts from Wooten Land Company. Great partners here at the USTPA and one of the great teams, the Days of 47 Rodeo. You could be hitting that arena with a beautiful gold jacket. All right. The number 3 seed has got to be better than a 32.53. Look for fireworks right here. Bodie, Buck, Allison. Flags up. 0-0, cattle number 0. The number 3 seed in the entire bracket. Looking to advance. They've got to be fast. The 32.53 is no joke. And going to be a no time. Going to be a no time. As the number 19 seed is going to have a second upset in a row. Louis Sajoni, Nikki Sajoni, and Brandon Kruger are moving forward to the Elite 8. You've got another team in the Elite 8. And it is a tough one. Louis Sajoni, Nikki Sajoni, Brandon Kruger, the 19th seed, has a second upset in a row. That'll take us down now as we move to the 28th seed. The 28 versus the 11. The 28th seed of Patrick Bray, Kelly Joskanga, and Bonnie LaVecchio will be the next team to hit the arena. The 28th seed now. The team that was second in the 13 yesterday afternoon. Brought to you by Wooten Land Company. Patrick Bray, Kelly Joskanga, Bonnie Lavecchio. Can they set the pace? Flags up. 9, cattle number 9. After this, we'll have number 11 seed of Lauren Paget. Bodie Kruger and Kelly Joskanga will be next. Patrick Bray and the herd. They could really put the pressure on them if they get this picked up. A good, strong run to start things off. Here they come. And gotta finish. Nice work in the hole. Get it. 38-68. A 38-68. And the 28th seed is going to stay alive and give themselves a really good opportunity. A 38-68 is awfully strong with the number 11 seed coming in. Lauren Paget, Bodie Kruger, Kelly Joskanga was in the rodeo last night. Can they get one step further? Now remember, folks, tonight we'll be being crowned or your Utah Team Pinning Cup champions, gold, silver, and bronze cups to each team member on the stage. So a little bit more for us in the team pinning world at the rodeo tonight. Our final team on this herd, and we'll have another cattle change. Paget, Kruger, Skanga. Got a horse change. Give us a moment. Thank you again to Apex Next Evolution. So far, every night we've had a different sponsored team win. The first night was the K. Walters Equine Insurance. The second night was Apex Next Evolution. Last night was Southern Tire Mart. Can Wooten Land Company jump out and get the final win tonight? All right, here we go. A 38-68. What's they need to beat? Check that, check that, check that. Flags up. 6, cattle number 6. 38-68 is what we're looking for. The next team to go will be the 26th seed, Bradley Thomas, Callie Brookshire, Joe Tamborelli. Gonna be a no time, Well, a no time for the 11th seed means the 28th seed is moving forward. As Patrick Bray, Kelly Joskanga, Bonnie Lavecchio have now moved on to the Elite 8 to go head-to-head with the 19th seed of Louis Sajoni, Nikki Sajoni, and Brandon Kruger in the Elite 8. Takes us down to our next head-to-head matchup, the 26th seed coming in. Bradley Thomas, Callie Brookshire, Joe Tamborelli. Your champions from the number 9, getting in here through the consolation class. They're going to go head-to-head with the number 10 seed of Aubrey Hill, Nikki Sajoni, and Louis Sajoni. So Thomas, Brookshire, Tamborelli will go first. Soon as we are done here today, folks, this arena will be swapped over to the sorting. Looking forward to a great sorting day on Sunday. So we'll have our final night of the Utah Team Pinning Cup tonight at the rodeo and then finish off the weekend with sorting. Bradley Thomas, Callie Brookshire, Joe Tamborelli. They had an upset in the first round. Can they do it again? We got a rolled 8 and 5, a rolled 8 and 5 and 6. All right, the 26 seed, Briley, Callie, Joe. The 26 seed versus the 10 seed. A chance to move on to the Elite 8. Flags up. 3-3, kettle number 3. Looking to start things off quickly. Keep riding, team. Your first team out looking to set the pace is the number 10 team. Awaits. Well, unfortunately, going to be a no time. Going to be a no time for the 26 seed. As the number 10 seed now comes in. A chance to move forward to the Elite 8 for the number 10 seed of Aubrey Hill, Nikki Sajoni, and Louis Sajoni. Flags up. 7-7, kettle number 7. So after this team, the next team to hit the arena will be the 16 seed of Van Tassel, Brandon Kruger, Patrick Bray. And they've got it going. Looking to finish. Got it. So we're going to have one head at 25-29, but that's going to move them forward. That is going to move them forward in the bracket to the Elite 8. So the number 10 seed of Aubrey Hill, Nikki Sajoni, Louis Sajoni are going to move forward to the Elite 8. All right, the 16 seed will be next to go. Our final head-to-head matchup of the Sweet 16 before we go to the Elite 8. Cash Van Tassel, Brandon Kruger and Patrick Bray. The 16 seed versus the number 2 seed. The number 2 seed had a bye in round 1. All right, here we go. Flags up. 2-2, kettle number 2. The 16 seed of Van Tassel, Kruger, and Bray. They got him picked up. This is going to be tough. Coming back around, sweeping around the wing. Come on, team. And got it. 41-17. A 41-17 for the 16 seed. But now you have got the number 2 seed walking through the door. This team last night was lights out in the rodeo to jump out to win the number 10 elite class. This is Corey Hill, Buck Matthews, and Mark Matthews to the line. A 41-17 or better is what they need to move on to the Elite 8. Our final team here in the Sweet 16. Our final cow on this herd. Flags up. 0-0, kettle number 0. All right. They got one going early. They got 2. We are about to wrap up the Sweet 16. Gonna be close. It's getting close. Coming down the line, coming down to the wire. There's 1, 2, and 3. 38-53. 38-53 by a 3-second margin. The number 2 seed is going to move forward into the Elite 8. Corey Hill, Buck Matthews, Mark Matthews had now moved into the Elite 8 to go head-to-head with the number 10 seed. All right, give us a moment. Now that we're moving on to the Elite 8, we'll bring this back out so you guys can take a look at it and get things set as we go to the Elite 8. There's only 4 more head-to-head matchups before we figure out our top 4 and our teams coming back into the rodeo tonight. Now, just a reminder, going in order to the rodeo will be determined by your seed. So the better your seed, the later you enter the rodeo. All right, folks, so here in the Elite 8, we're going to have 2 herds of 4, okay? 2 herds of 4. This will determine who's going into the rodeo. 1 run. Yep, so give us a moment. We'll take a quick second. We got folks coming back. But again, and now it'll be determined by your seed. What order you hit the arena, what team you're on, will all be determined by your seed because it will matter for tonight. And folks, if you do make it into the rodeo, if you do win your head-to-head matchup right here, please hang around so we can take a picture, get your vests, get everything squared away. We want to make sure to have everything dialed in. All right? Now, the number 12 seed, Jenny Christian, Mike Christian, Bodie Kruger. They're number 12. Flags up. 0-0, cattle number 0. This team has been good all week long. They are in the rodeo, the very first team to hit the arena. They got two right here looking good, looking to put the pressure on them. As they've got to go against the number 1 seed, they know they've got to be fast. Looking pretty good right now as we're waiting on one more black cow. Got it. 28.55. 28.55. They needed a big-time run, and they just got it. Jenny, Mike, Bodie have now given themselves a big-time opportunity, a big-time chance with the number 1 seed coming into the arena now. This team was your open handicap champions. Louis Sajoni, Tate Skanga, Corey Hill. They had a bye in round 1. Moved on to the Elite 8. 28.55 or better. Flags up. 3-3, kettle number 3. This is exactly why we've done this. It's for moments like this, when they've got to be a 28.55 or better to advance, with so much on the line. Your number 1 seed, and it's going to be a no time. Going to be a no time. Tough luck right there, and your number 1 seed has just come down, and your number 12 seed, the number 12 seed of Jenny Christian, Mike Christian, and Bodie Kruger will be headed back to the rodeo tonight. We got to see how the rest of this plays out and what team they are on and what seed they will be officially in the rodeo. But there is the first of the 4 teams that will be coming back for an opportunity at $7,500 bonus, as well as either a gold, silver, or bronze cup from the Utah Team Pinning Cup. Holy smokes. This takes us down to our next matchup in the Elite 8. This is your number 6 seed versus your number 4 seed. It doesn't get much tighter than this. The next team to enter is Corey Hill, Kelly Jo Skanga, and Rivers Hill. They are your 6th seed in the tournament. Folks, myself personally cannot thank you all enough. I have been wanting to do this for over 2 years. And now the day has finally come. And with this much on the line, this is awesome. Corey Hill, Kelly Jo Skanga, Rivers Hill, the 6th seed. Can they start things off in a hurry? Put the pressure on the number 4 team to come back. Flags up. 1-1, kettle number 1. Corey Hill, Rivers Hill, Kelly Jo Skanga, the 6th seed. They took second in the 7 in the rodeo on Wednesday night. Again, the crowd responding to the father-daughter team. Can they get themselves back there again to do it one more time? Oh, no, going to be a no time. Going to be a no time here for the number 6 seed. But it's not over yet. The number 4 seed still has to pin. So right now is Mark Matthews, Cash Van Tassel, Bonnie LaVecchio has a chance now to be the 2nd team to make it back to the rodeo here tonight. Bonnie, Cash, Mark. Ladies and gentlemen, our next team to solidify if they're going to make it back or not. Your number 4 seed. Flags up. 8, kettle number 8. All right, looking good. Now, as we come back around, do it again. This is where the seeds take hold. There it is. There's your next team to get into the rodeo, to have a chance at $7,500. Mark Matthews, Cash Van Tassel, Bonnie LaVecchio. The team has been hot since they started together, and now they got a chance to do it again one more time later tonight. The number 4 seed, Awfully High. Remember, folks, the seeding is now really playing a factor. Cattle change, please. Cattle change. That takes us on over now to the right side of the bracket. A couple of Cinderella stories have now come to meet each other on the board. Starting things off will be the 28th seed. This is Patrick Bray, Kelly Jo Skanga, and Bonnie LaVecchio. They'll be going against the number 19 seed of Louis Sajoni, Nikki Sajoni, Brandon Kruger. So again, right now in the rodeo, you have your 12 seed and the number 4 seed. You still have your 19, your 28, your 10, and 2 alive. So we'll let the cattle come out. We'll get them settled. Bray, Skanga, LaVecchio. So right now is your number 28 seed. We talked about this when the bracket was created. The opportunity for a team like this, a 28 seed, to make their way to the Final Four. Patrick Bray, Kelly Jo Skanga, Bonnie LaVecchio. They took second in the 13 yesterday on Wooten Land Company Day. Now it's come down to this here in the Elite 8. Flags up. 2-2, kettle number 2. So the next team to enter will be seed number 19, Louis Sajoni, Nikki Sajoni, Brandon Kruger. Look at this. Got it going on pretty well right now. Looking to be pretty fast. Your 28th seed. A Cinderella story in the making as they come to the pin. Got it. Just like that. The 28th seed is going to put together a 36-15. A 36-15. But walking through the door is the number 19 seed of Louis Sajoni, Nikki Sajoni, and Brandon Kruger. 36-15 is the time to beat. Sajoni, Kruger. I thought I was going to have to cut my arm off. A 36-15. Who's going to be the next team to make it into the rodeo? Now, here comes Louie, Nikki, Brandon. Flags up. 7, cattle number 7. With a 36-15 to beat. They cannot lay up. They have got to go. But well within their reach if everything comes together. And now They got it on the run. And gonna finish 39.57. 39.57, ladies and gentlemen, your 28th seed of Patrick Bray, Kelly Jo Skanga, and Bonnie LaVecchio have made it into the Final Four and into the rodeo. Now, being the 28th seed means that they will be, for sure, the first team to go tonight. They will be the first team to go tonight. Patrick Bray, Kelly Jo Skanga, Bonnie LaVecchio will be your first team to enter the arena tonight. With one more matchup to go. Herd holder, please. Herd holder, please. One more matchup to go takes us down to the number 10 seed of Aubrey Hill, Nikki Sajoni, Louis Sajoni. All right, so you got a breather. If you're ready, here we go. The number 10 seed, Aubrey Hill, Nikki Sajoni, Louis Sajoni. Flags up. 4, kettle number 4. So the 10 seed versus the 2 seed. We got one out. We got 2. This could really be tough. Louis Sajoni picks up the 3rd. Here they come. Putting the pressure on them now. Look at this. We got a white cow, a red cow, and how about a 3rd black cow? 26-25. 26-25. This right here, this exact moment is the reason to do something like this with a head-to-head matchup. The opportunity not just to win, to move on, but not only to move on to the rodeo for $7,500 and the gold cup of the Utah Team Pinning Cup. So, the number 2 seed out of 30 teams, the number 2 seed in the entire bracket is now on the line. Corey Hill, Buck Matthews, Mark Matthews. 26-25 is smoking fast, so they are about to crank their hat down and let it roll right here, right now. Flags up. 9, kettle number 9. Our last run of the day to figure out who is going to be our 4th and final team to make it into the rodeo. Here they come. They've got to be quick. It's setting up that way. This is going to get good. Look at here. Holy smokes, look out. It's going. And there it is, a 28-27 by 2 seconds. A 28-27, an extremely fast time, is not going to move forward. Your number 10 seed of Aubrey Hill, Nikki Sajoni, and Louis Sajoni will be the 4th team to move on to the Final Four. Now, folks, give us a moment. Let me take a look at the teams, the order. So this looks like we have got it set up. So the 28th seed will be the first to enter the arena. This will be the Apex Next Evolution team of Patrick Bray, Bonnie LaVecchio, and Kelly Jo Skanga. So wearing the green vest is seed 28 to enter the arena first. All right, that takes us down now. The next team to enter the arena will be the 12 seed. This will be your K. Walters Equine Insurance team in the black vests. Jenny Christian, Mike Christian, and Bodie Kruger will be your K. Walters Equine Insurance team. Now your Southern Tire Mart team, the number 10 seed, and entering the arena third will be Aubrey Hill, Nikki Sajoni, Louis Sajoni. And your highest seed coming back to the rodeo is the number 4 seed, the Wooten Land Company team of Mark Matthews, Cash Van Tassel, and Bonnie LaVecchio will be on the Wooten Land Company team. All right, folks, so if you are making it back to the rodeo, come on down. We'll get your vests get things sorted out. Folks, we've got $7,500 on the line, plus gold, silver, and bronze cups. So if you are making it to the rodeo, please note that if you finish in the top 3, you will have to be on the stage immediately following the team pinning. Okay, so we're going to need people to grab your horses, and you'll have to move to the stage to know that there's an extra step tonight in the rodeo for the teams in the top 3. So 3 of the 4 will make it onto the stage and get themselves a gold, bronze, or gold, silver, or bronze cup. For those of you watching us around the world on Cowboy Channel, Equus Television, the USTPA platforms, make sure to tune in tonight to the Cowboy Channel. Right after the tie-down roping, before the breakaway, we will be crowning our champion after 4 days here at the Utah Team Pinning Cup. We will see you then.